Conflict is a dash to the way a person thinks or behaves.
Bravo, challenge is the answer. Goals are fully met for the conflict parties. This is smart move. Transcendence is an accurate answer.
Name the no way approach, not addressing the conflict.
Well reasoned. Avoid is the correct choice.
How many stage is Glassell's model of conflict escalation?
Right again. 9 is a valid answer. Give an example of a case of humanitarian intervention. You're right. Intervention in Kosovo is the correct answer. There are dash and unhealthy ways to resolve conflict.
Perfect. Healthy is the correct choice.
In which year did Somaliland declare its independence?
Smart pick. 1991 is the correct choice.
A dash is a group working together for a common goal. Good thinking. Team is the right answer. Conflict resolution allows your relationships to dash. Nicely done. Thrive is a solid answer. All of the following are employers' strategies except... Exactly. Work to rule makes sense, and it is right choice. Where would you go if you have a workplace conflict? Correct response. Our department is the most accurate answer. Which of the following is something you can control? Nice work. You chose yelling at your colleague, and it is correct.
Which is not a method of management of 5 conflicts?
Correct. Negotiation is the right answer. Name one on mission in which Indonesia is involved.
Clear logic. Your choice, UNIFIL in Lebanon, is sound and 100% true.
Where does conflict happen? Choose the best answer.
Nice selection. Everywhere is the correct and valid answer.
Who coined the term mutually hurting stalemate? You chose Zartman, and it is correct. If I am angry at a friend, I am in the dash zone. Valid point. Red is...
What is the largest landlocked country on Earth?
Great job, Kazakhstan is the accurate answer. Who were the characters in Weekend with Wendell? Well done. Mom, Dad, Sophie. Wendell is the right choice. A clash between ideas or behavior creates dash. Solid response. Conflict is a valid choice. A lack of self-awareness can be a cause of dash. Excellent. Conflict is a brilliant choice. Conflict resolution is dash through a conflict. Excellent choice. Problem solving is the right answer. Where violence occurs after the peace agreement? Good job. Your answer spoilers works well here. What was the conflict in Weekend with Wendell? Strong choice. Wendell was mean is the right answer. Which is not a method of conflict resolution. On track. Investigate is the correct answer. Which one of these is not a type of conflict? Great thinking. Man vs. machine is the right choice. A key aspect of the work of a trade union is...
Well picked. Negotiation is the correct answer.
Dash is an act of resolving to do something.
Sharp thinking. Resolution is the right choice.
What are the benefits of conflict resolution?
You got it. Your choice teaches us to listen is right.
Where do conflicts tend to happen for teens?
Right choice. Both is the best answer.
What is the setting in Weekend with Wendell? Good thinking. Sophie's house is the right answer. What is the most recently founded country? Solid response. South Sudan is a valid choice.
In what year did the Bosnian Spring begin? On track. 2014 is the correct answer. Name one effective negotiation technique. Exactly. Integrative bargaining makes sense and it is right choice. Positive relationships are based on dash.
Excellent choice. Assertiveness is the right answer.
What conflict outcome is most desirable? Good job. Your answer, you win, they win, works well here. When solving conflict, dash the problem.
You chose identify, and it is correct.
How do you currently feel about yourself? Correct response. Good is the most accurate answer.
What type of conflict do the boys face?
Well done. Character vs. character tags 3.5i is the right choice.
What type of conflict is in this story? Character vs. self is the right answer. What impeded mercantilist state-making? Well picked. Liberal capitalism is the correct answer. Dash is a state of prolonged fighting. Well reasoned. Conflict is the correct choice.
Which is not conflict resolution mode?
Excellent. Controlling is a brilliant choice. All are ways to avoid conflict except.
Perfect. Pick up a fight is the correct choice.
Name one common negotiation strategy.
Right choice. Win-win strategy is the best answer.
Dash is an extreme form of prejudice. Great thinking. Racism is the right choice. How many types of conflict are there?
Nicely done. 4 is a solid answer.
Is any clash of ideas or interests? Nice work. You chose conflict and it is correct. You can't go wrong if you are dash. Bravo. Honest is the answer. How did the Bosnian conflict end?
Right again. Ceasefire is a valid answer.
Name the two main causes of war.
Smart move. Politics and economics is an accurate answer.
What is a synonym for conflict?
Valid point. A fight or struggle is true. Goals are given up. This is
Smart pick.
withdrawal is the correct choice.
What does empathize mean?
Strong choice. Understand is the right answer.
Which one is the 4 flag? You got it. Your choice negotiation is right. How to resolve a conflict?
Great job. Actively listen is the accurate answer.
Why do conflicts happen? Nice selection.
All of them
is the correct and valid answer.
What can stop a fight? You're right. Acting healthy ways is the correct answer. What is a resolution?
Clear logic. Your choice as solution is sound and 100% true.
What is a conflict?
Sharp thinking. A problem is the right choice.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Correct response. Contact Narayan Changda is the most accurate answer.